So yeah, I've got court tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. at the Simi Valley Courthouse. And my lawyer, he's been my lawyer for like over 20 years. And this is a small claims case, so he can't really represent me, but he can definitely give me a few pointers before I get in that courtroom tomorrow. So yeah, currently I'm still waiting his arrival. It just says he's here, so all right. All right, so you've been my lawyer now for over 20 years, right? 2002.
2002, so 23 years.
Uh,
All right,
Sushi. Yeah, take one. Definitely. It's good. Lunch is over with. But yeah, glad I came. Love sushi. They got good food here. I don't actually eat sushi, but I do eat the rice and the traditional tempura, whatever, shrimp tempura, California rolls. But I just had to say hi to my lawyer because he has been watching my back for the last 20 some odd years, and tomorrow it's at small claims and he's not really allowed to be in there, but he has to be actually over at the Ventura County Courthouse. So he just happened to be in town. He doesn't live here in California anymore. He lives in Colorado. So I had to at least say hi, snag a lunch, and get some advice for tomorrow. Yeah, it's pouring rain too, so time to head back home and prep my paperwork for tomorrow. Okay, I'm back and it is still pouring rain. It's actually supposed to be like this tomorrow morning when I go to court. So I'm so glad I got to see my lawyer. He's been a part of my life for so long. He first entered the picture back in 2002 when I got arrested for demanding an apology on the internet. And then he had to, after I got out of jail, he ended up suing for legal malpractice and wrongful arrest, and to get all my property back that was seized. And he prevailed, yay, by proving that I had not factually committed a crime, because I was telling the truth. My ex-boyfriend at the time was a married man pretending to be single, pretending to be my boyfriend, and I had every right to demand an apology. I do. But anyway, so yeah. He has actually ended up helping me out in a few other cases, in particular against my next door neighbor, Linda Crossno, when she falsely accused me of punching her, and she actually punched herself. And he's been there for, the property situation where she destroyed a couple of my fences. So some of the cases he gets to help me on, like during the appeals and everything, but like for the small claims case, he's not allowed in there. So, but he can tell me and give me advice on how to approach the bench. So yeah, he just happens to be in town, and as it turns out, he's in a different courthouse, but at least we got to grab some lunch and talk about some of the old stuff. And yeah, had some little bites of rice and California rolls, what have you. So I'm glad he was able to work me into his busy schedule. And well, hopefully the rain will go away eventually. It will. But yeah, I'm very fortunate that my attorney has remained in my life all these years. Hey, okay, I'm back in my office. Yeah, a bit wet. So tomorrow morning, it's a small claims case against Mr. John Matteson, the good friend of my neighbor, Linda Crossno, the one I had to get a restraining order against due to her intentional malicious actions towards my property, destroying my fence 3 times now. And I was in court actually against Matteson on Wednesday in order to turn that temporary restraining order against him into a permanent order, and thankfully I did. So, for the same reason, intentionally destroying my property. Like, worst neighbors ever, really, truly. And Matteson doesn't live with Crow Snow. He's just her friend, willing to do whatever she tells him to. So, yeah, tomorrow's small claims. I have to sue him, or I did sue him, to try and get compensated for some of the stuff he destroyed of mine. And so I got the permanent restraining order against him. I got one against his good friend Linda Crossnow, and I got one against any future friends or tenants that my neighbor gets, so that nobody can supposedly, hopefully, mess with me anymore or keep destroying my property on her behalf. So tomorrow, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm just thankful, yes, that my lawyer is aware of everything going on and has been helping me along the way, even in the situations like the small claims where he can't really be there. He's got my back. So wish me luck tomorrow. Hey, I'm currently here over at Love Sushi in Simi Valley, awaiting the arrival of my lawyer. And this place, not only does it have excellent food, it's got great music too.